Look what I got! That's right. I went to the New York premiere of Dinner for Schmucks. I don't know if it was a world premiere or not, but it was premiere nonetheless. Galifianakis was there, Steve Carell was there, Paul Rudd was there. Actually, I don't know if Steve Carell was there. But anyway, this is Alex from MovieBuzz.com bringing you my next video review on Dinner for Schmucks, which is a remake, or a loose remake of apparently the mean-spirited French film Le Dîner for Cons, apparently. So, yeah. Anyway, the movie is about a guy named Tim who is about to be promoted, but in order to do so, he needs to bring an idiot to dinner. And that's where Steve Carell comes in. Steve Carell, who plays Barry, is an idiot. Yeah, an idiot. So, he is actually an IRS agent, and he's also got this taxidermy thing going on the side where he stuffs and creates scenes out of dead mice. So, picture that. I mean, Steve Carell does look a bit psychotic here, and also here. So, as you can see, there's a little bit of an interesting look to him. So, Paul Rudd, pretty much, actually half the movie is about Paul Rudd trying to mend his relationship, and Steve Carell just leaving a trail of destruction around. Steve Carell is more of Dennis the Menace type character. So if you want to think of this as an adult Dennis the Menace, where the conclusion of the film is at a dinner table, then you'll have everything you need to know about this movie in your head. He is the adult version of Dennis. And Paul Rudd is Mr. Wilson. So, Steve Carell mistakes the dinner to be on Friday night, and even though it's Saturday, and then he kind of forgets his keys, so he spends the next 2 days with with Paul Rudd. That's the basic premise of the movie. Now, going in, I had extremely low expectations. I actually didn't even really want to see this movie because I thought the trailer looked horrible. I thought this movie was going to be a piece of crap. And to most people, it's probably going to be a high-quality piece of crap because it was actually pretty funny. I did find myself enjoying the film, except for a bunch of people behind me ruining it for me. But life goes on. But yeah, Jay Roach actually did a decent job directing this huge group of comedians that included Galifianakis, Rudd, Carell, Stephanie Stosak, Bruce Greenwood, Lucy Punch. I mean, there was a whole array of comedians that you'll recognize, and they all did a terrific job together. I tend to think comedians have great chemistry, and that's why when you have an ensemble cast like this, it usually turns out for the better. So brace yourselves for a very predictable movie, but a very funny movie nonetheless. So yes, I did enjoy it. The actors I thought were pretty good. You know, Paul Rudd was just like Paul Rudd in I Love You Man, except minus the Jobin. Galifianakis was just, he had mind power, so if you can imagine Galifianakis with mind power, Steve Carell as Dennis the Menace and Paul Rudd as Mr. Wilson. Throw them all in the same room, and it's just mayhem pouring all out of the screen. But overall, I did like it. I think a lot of people will like it. You don't have to think in this movie. It's just a simple, enjoyable comedy that can help waste 93 minutes of your life, but you'll laugh during those 93 minutes. Dinner for Schmucks, I believe, comes out at the end of July, so go check it out if it's something you're into. Otherwise, just wait for the explosive, other crazy movies that'll be out. This is Alex from MovieBuzzers.com signing out.